Hello, welcome to tipjarguitar.com and patreon.com/tipjarguitar, and that is where you can get the tab for this. On my Patreon page, the lesson number is ts004, and I'll have the link in the YouTube description. And right now we have the chords for the song. It's blues and E with fill licks, and in this video on YouTube I'm going to go over that opening lick. So and then in the second video for Patreons, we're going to go over the rest of the whole song and the chords. So hope you become a Patreon. That's where you can also comment and ask me any questions. But here is the opening lick, and first of all you can see that it has this little symbol here on top where two normal eighth notes equals a quarter note, and then followed by an eighth note on its own with a triplet over it. So that basically means that you're delaying the and. Instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and, you're going 1 and 2 and 3, which is a shuffle. So that's all that means, is that you're playing a shuffle. So this whole song has a shuffle feel of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So we're going to be having that swinging, pulsing feel like that. And then another thing to notice is that this here, that is a half note rest right there. So that takes up 2 beats. We have 4 beats per measure. We're in 4/4 time. So 4 beats per measure, the quarter note gets the beat. And so this takes up 2 beats, a half note, half the measure. And here we're going to have our 3 finger on the 3rd fret of the B, like so. And we're going to do a double stop. So my pick's going to be above the B. And we're going to go through both of those strings. But that 3rd fret there is just the grace note, and then you'll see that slanty slide. So the slant is a slide up to the 5th fret. So we're gonna, the grace note means you don't hang on it for any amount of time. We're gonna immediately slide, but you want to let that high E ring. So you've got to have your fingers straight down in this case, and we're just sliding like that. So keeping the pressure down, getting right behind the fret, and that's with the down pick, and then you do an up pick on the B, or high E, sorry. And there, that's an 8th note. You can see there, that's beat 3, 3 and. So you go 3 and. Then we're going to come back, not sliding, but just, keep the pressure on the string, come back to the 3rd fret here, and then pull off. So that's what we're doing. To pull off, you just kind of take your finger down and then flick it off. So that's that move up to there. And then I'm going to take my 2 finger to the 2nd fret of the G and immediately slide it to the 3rd fret. So there's that slide again. And that's a grace note. So right as I pick it, I go to the 3rd fret. You can tell it's a grace note because it's smaller and there's no rhythm associated with it. So this is actually a triplet in beat 4. There's the triplet, we go 4, E, and, or triplet. So some people might say 4 and, I just always think triplet. So we go triplet, triplet. So we have 3 and 4 E and there's how it starts off on beat 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3 and 4 E and then measure 2. There's the little 2. We go to 2nd fret back, 2nd fret of the G, an A note with our 2 finger, and then we pull that off to open G. Again, that little flick down and off. And then we're going to resolve it to the 2nd fret of the D. Notice that's a triplet again. So we have triplet, triplet. So far. Oh, I have to slide it, so we got. So that's all the way up to here. Nice and slow once again. Alright, so we resolved on that E there. And Now we're going to do what's called a trill. So there's a grace note again on the open D. And so I play that open D and immediately hammer it on. It's under the hammer on arc, and which is a pull off as well. So that's what a trill is, a hammer on followed by a pull off. So here's the hammer on to the 2nd fret. But that's how it sounds. I'm just playing that D and then immediately hammering it on. Kind of a neat sound. And then to finish it off, we do the pull off to open again. Always kind of hard not to hit the string below it, so it takes a little bit of getting used to. And then we're going to resolve it to the 2nd fret of the A on that B note. And this is triplet. So that's how that part goes. So far from this measure we have triplet, triplet. Like that. And then we're going to do another trill. This time it's even faster, and that's going to be on the blue note. And that's because this uses the E minor blues scale. And if you don't know that, go ahead and sign up on the Patreon page for guitar coaching with me or Skype lessons, and I can either do a lesson with you over Skype or Google Hangouts and teach you all this little stuff. But we're just going to go over this lick quick here. So the mechanics of it. So here we're going to hammer on and do another trill followed by a pull off on the blue note of the E minor blues scale. So that's the 1 finger. Then we go to the 3rd fret of the low E. And then play the open A. So here to here. Then we're going to do a 1/4 step bend. So, if I bent it from here, from the 3rd fret, we're going to bend it down just a little bit. That's what a 1/4 step is. So it's not even going to sound, it's not going to, not like that. I'm showing you not what we're doing is just barely that little 1/4 step bend, little bluesy bend like that. So, and that's how you can resolve it too. So from beat 3 to the end of this 2nd measure, it's, oh, but I'm even adding an extra note to resolve the lick, because in the song it's going to go to a shuffle there. So the whole thing all the way through is 1, 2. I almost forgot it there midway. Hold on. Alright, and then if you want, hammer on to the 2nd fret from D. But in the song, we're going to go into a shuffle, and I'll teach you the rest of this. And like I said, the link will be in the description. Please become a Patreon. You can download this tab. And I have guitar profiles available as well. And then we'll go over video too. So all the Patreons will have access to video too, and I hope to see you there. I hope you enjoyed learning this lick. Thank you very much. See you at patreon.com/tipjarguitar. Take care.